Yo, it's your boy Suave the Wiz, and you know what time it is. So check it out. Jay da Youngan recently passed away. He was literally gunned down in front of his house with his dad. Let alone, according to sources, he was airlifted to the hospital, him and his father. And hours passed and he did not make it. And I feel like that's just unfortunate and ridiculous how we're losing a lot of rappers to gun violence and just streetism or whatever you want to coin it as, you know. It's really crazy. Jay da Youngan was actually like up and coming somewhat. People were actually paying him attention. You know, I remember he got locked up before Rolling Loud. That kind of got him some traction, and people were like, who's Jay da Youngan, etc., etc. But that's just very unfortunate to hear that a young artist like that passed away. And we've had many pass away this year, years before, years past, and it's just unfortunate. And I would hope that as a culture and as a collective, just like genre, artists, producers, all of us can kind of like look at this and understand that like these rappers gotta really, really, really slow down. And not to get too carried away, but these rappers gotta slow down with what they're doing and shit, how they're doing it. But that right there is a whole nother conversation. And so just transitioning. Quando Rondo. He was literally on live talking about how he got robbed for about $10,000 or so. And it was by a girl. I don't get how that happened. You know what I mean? But then again, I don't put nothing past Quando Rondo. He's kind of a powder puff. He's a puffball. So, dude. So, pretty much, he goes on live. And he's just like, yeah, he makes a story. Whichever worked for him. And then he's just like, yeah, somebody stole 10 bands from me. It was supposed to be a feature or something like that. And then when it actually hit the fan, it was a girl that robbed him, and he ended up in the hospital. And then when he got out of the hospital, he denied claims that he was actually like hurt or mangled or whatever. Rappers be lying too much. In that same breath, I'm like, man, listen, Quando Rondo needs to work on some music and just stop being seen and pop out with a hit. That's all we want from Quando Rondo. After, you know, not picking sides, but after the King Von situation, I mean, he kind of buried himself with just the choices he decided to make with that. And for me, I mean, I'm the commentary guy. I mean, it is what it is. But in the same breath, hey, yeah, I mean, focus on the music, bro. Keep it cool. Don't get beat up by no women. That's all you got to do, fam. And transitioning. Yo, the baby's interrogation video, ridiculous. If I want to incriminate myself as a person, or I'm going to incriminate myself as a person, it'd be the baby. Like, bro, every street person knows that you're not supposed to talk to police, no matter what circumstance. Your grandma could have got hit by a car, bro. Like, you don't talk to them. You let your lawyer do that. You know, your lawyer is who you're paying to do this. The police's job is to talk. If you're talking to them, you're freaking out. But neither here nor there. I mean, the video surfaced of the baby talking to the police. And just in my opinion, he just said way too much. He didn't have to say as much as he did. I mean, if you didn't do it, then, nigga, get your lawyer. Keep it cool. Don't do the most. And clearly he was doing the most. So, I mean, the baby's undefeated. He's, like, going for, you know, his world tour right now. And, he got canceled maybe a few weeks ago, but honestly, it didn't really do much to him because he kind of bounced back and he's been low-key making songs, putting out songs. And I mean, a year ago, he popped out at Rolling Loud with Tory Lanez, even though, you know, he was banned, etc., etc. So what I feel like is a lot of rappers need to just get back to the basics of just, you know, being a fly nigga and, like, getting money and just not doing illegal dumb shit to get you, you know, just to crash out. I just feel like we're missing that in hip-hop. We have a very select amount of individuals that just stick to the craft, that just live their life and just do what they do. And, like, other rappers, well, most rappers that are mainstream, for some reason it's just a stink in the air where everybody has to be a killer, everybody has to do this, everybody has to live this way. Music is subjective. And I mean, if you live this lifestyle and you want to talk about it and that's what it is, then that's what it is. Respectable, because art imitates life. But when it comes to just, being in a mainstream audience's eyes, let alone having a lot of fairly complected other people watching your every move on the internet, it's just not a good look for us. You know what I mean? It's just not a good look. For me, like I said, rappers just need to kind of slow themselves down, pace yourself, bro. Like, just rap. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what hip-hop's missing. Like, just rap. I mean, the life you live is the life you live, but at the end of the day, just stick to what you're good at, man. You know what I mean? Not everybody's a criminal. Not everybody's a drug dealer. Not everybody is this. Not everybody's that. But if you're a rapper, dude, just be a freaking rapper. That's all I'm going for here. You know what I mean? As far as I see it, I mean, the culture is shifting, and it seems as though it's shifting to like a more, calm, cool climate. So these rappers that are into this and living that lifestyle, they'll just eventually just be gone, you know what I mean? Just by natural selection. So not to be that type of person, but that's just the reality of what's going on. If you're doing crime, you're probably going to jail. But that's neither here nor there. It's been the Mad Ad Podcast with your boy Uave the Wiz. Thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out of here.